Welcome to the 2021 NCJAA Region 2 Division I Basketball Championship Tournament here in Enid, Oklahoma at Stride Bank Center. I'm your play-by-play guy, Dion Amade, joined by my color analyst, Johnny Dash, and we will be bringing you this tournament all weekend long, and we're going to start off our day one first game with Connors State versus the Northeastern Oklahoma A&M College. I'm telling you right now, it's been fantastic action. Thank you for hanging with us during some technical difficulties. We're in the middle of the first period of this game, 12 minutes in right now, and Connors State has taken a little bit of a lead as they add to it right there with that basket by number 32 from Connors State, Kane. But what have you seen thus far right now, Johnny?
One of the things that I've seen so far is even though Connors has the lead, they've had a number of turnovers, and that's really what's been able to keep NEO in the game as Graves knocks down the mid-range jumper. I really feel like that Connors, if they want to be able to maintain that lead, they have to take better care of the basketball. As you can see, NEO is putting a lot of pressure with this zone defense, and Connors just has to stay under control if they want to maintain this lead throughout the rest of the game.
Well, I'm sure that's something that they'll talk about in some of these timeouts, and especially at the half. As you can see, number 2, Gavin Harris, knocks down that big 3 ball right there to extend the lead to 7.
And that was a good find by his teammate. We got a nice step-back crossover, but
going to be rebounded by number 32 for Connors State. That's Kane. They go the other way with it. Good ball rotation. Kane going to take the mid-range jumper, gets it off the glass to go. Good job by him elevating and getting a nice shot off. Contested, but knocks it down. I wonder if he called that one.
Well, we're in the Bank Center, so
Maybe in this arena alone, you don't have to call it because all the banks are good.
Facts, exactly.
Technically sponsored by Stride Bank Center.
Yep, and we're going to get a illegal screen on number 32, Omichi Williams. That's his first foul of the day. And NEO will sub in number 20, Taylor Gonzalez, and their big man, Nikita Konstantinovsky.
Man, we're going to have a lot of fun saying that name all tournament long.
I think I've got it down.
That makes one of us. Harris for 3 and knocks down another.
Another one, and good find by Ely in the corner.
Number 2, Gavin Harris has 2 3-pointers on this game. He's going to extend the Connor State lead. Moore dribbling baseline, spins, loses the ball. Ken Skonowski picks it up but loses it as well. And finally it's out of bounds, and let's see who they call it on. It looks like it's going to go for Connor State.
We got a timeout, NEO.
And I'm pretty sure I know the reason for that timeout. And with that timeout, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout ourselves and get a couple of words from our sponsors, Bravado Wireless, here at the NCJAA Region 2 Championship Tournament.
At Bravado Wireless, we don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plans. For $40 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide coverage. No data caps and no restrictions. No matter if it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40 per month per line. All of that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local service provider. Come get to know us. Go bold, go Bravado.
Welcome back to game number 1 of the NCJAA Region 2 tournament. Right now you're watching the NEO boys take on Connor State as they lead the way 20-8 with 10 minutes left in the first period. Right now it's just been a dominating performance from Connor State from behind the arc, leading the way Gavin Harris with 2 big-time threes to extend the lead for Connor State as another turnover ensues.
And then again, there's Connor State just not being as in control as they probably want to be with the ball. But they've been kind of lucky to hold on and build this lead of 12 points with only 10 minutes left to go in the first half.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the stat line here at halftime to see what that turnover margin looks like, because I'm pretty sure they can't continue this as Stan Konoski knocks down that big-time inside post move as he muscles his way in there, dropping in another basket for NEO. Nice move by Ely, but he gets that one stripped away by number 20. Gonzalez is going the other way. Moore tries to knock down the 3, and he certainly does.
And again, Connor State just not being careful with the basketball, and NEO taking advantage of it on the other end to chop into this lead.
Zone defense has really had Connor State, Again, almost losing the ball down there is number 4, Alexander.
There's a great job by Konstantinovsky to stay vertical while in the paint. He was able to not give any room for Alexander to be able to move, which almost led to another turnover for the Cowboys.
It was a good job just not picking up the foul. And right there, you said almost another turnover. This time again, another turnover by number 20, Sammy Mike. So he tries to execute the post move, but big man number 12, Konstantinovsky, staying down low and staying strong.
And we had a quick stoppage to reset the shot clock.
They swing the ball around. This time number 11, Reading, getting down low, creates some space with the elbow, and gets the roll and the basket.
That's a great job by Redding using his body to create space and get that little fader to go. Close to Kobe. Just close to Kobe.
Just a tad. Harris swings that ball around to number 23, Tillman. Tillman gets it to number 20, Mike, and Mike knocks down the mid-range jumper. It's going to be a lead of 7 for Connor State as they get the ball to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez knocks down the 3.
Knocks it down.
Wondering when he was going to get going offensively. He's had some good defensive possessions, but right there, very aggressive with the ball in his hands. Doesn't hesitate, shoots and knocks it down as Ely goes inside, but the foul's going to be called
on Redding for reaching in, and Connors will take that out on the baseline. setting up in a box set. Inbounds it to Harris.
Harris thinks about it, pulls it down. Looks like they're trying to get the ball to Mike on the outside once again, but good defense being played by NEO. Gets the ball inside to Tillman. Tillman takes the contact but doesn't get the call and misses the basket. We're going the other way with it. Sprinting up the court. Looking for Reading. Reading with the three and rims out. Good rebound by Ely. Ely the other way. Doesn't have the numbers but decides to go for it anyways and gets the contested basket to go.
Yeah, that was a tough move. Way to be able to gather himself. He lost a little bit there, but he was able to gather control of the ball and go finish over the defender.
Almost over 3 defenders.
Yeah.
As Kantonoski goes down low and gets a little bit of the hack-a-shack treatment as Tillman kind of knowing that he had the advantage on him.
They got him listed as 6'10", and I don't think you really have anybody that matches that size for Connor State. And so he's been able to take advantage and get to where he wants to in the block as he misses that first free throw.
And it's interesting that they haven't continued to go to this because it kind of seemed like that was the tempo of the game early offensively for NEO. They were going to go down low and, get their points down in the post and allow Kantonoski to kick it out if need be. But they've kind of went away from that, especially with all the transition baskets that they've had an opportunity at. But let's see if they go back to that.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see how much more involved he gets in the offense.
Tillman gets the ball around to Ely. Ely back to Tillman. Tillman finds his boy Mike again, and Mike knocks down another mid-range jumper.
Yeah, Sammy Mike, he is working from the mid-range.
It's always fun when somebody has 2 first names like that. Sammy Mike, very, very fun to say. Hopefully we see a lot more of that from Sammy Mike throughout the weekend.
No.
Number 32, Kane, goes up strong and gets the contact but doesn't get the call.
And that was one where I thought that, usually Konstantinovsky, he does a good job of staying vertical. If there was going to be a foul called on him in the post, I think that was the one. So I think the refs missed that.
I wonder if they thought he was a little out of control when he went up there as Reading goes in with the nice contested layup.
Great layup. And we look up, and it's a 2-point game. NEO has climbed right back in this. They were never too far out of it, but with 5:42 left to go, Connor State takes a timeout.
And we're going to take a timeout with them as we come back with the NCJAA Region 2 Basketball Championship Tournament.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
Welcome back to the NCJAA Day 1, Game 1, Region 2 Basketball Championship Tournament as the NEO Northeastern Oklahoma A&M College faces off against Connor State. And what once was an 8-point lead for Connor State has turned into a 2-point lead, and now it is a tie game with that layup in an and-one situation right here.
And a great job by Brian Moore to be able to contort his body and finish that layup.
Contort his body, that's one way to say it.
Yes, sir. Harris tried to slide in and take that charge, but he was still sliding a little bit, still moving, hadn't fully gotten that legal guarding position to get the charge.
Speaking of moving, excuse me, Johnny. That's great ball movement by Connor State right there. And guess who it is? Don't guess again. Yeah, it's my man Sammy Mike with another basket. And Moore draws the foul again, 2 consecutive possessions. Would love to see another replay of this right here because I would be interested to see if you think it was enough for a foul. I mean, he did get a hand on the defender in the process of shooting, but was it enough of a touch to draw the foul, or was it a good basketball play by Moore, kind of, and doing a little bit of acting there, over-exaggerating on the touch and maybe drawing the foul to the referee's eyes.
Hey, sometimes you just got to be able to sell a good product, and I mean, I think that's what Moore did right there.
Definitely.
Can't blame him.
Can't argue with that. Gavin Harris gets the ball. Swings it to Tillman. Tillman thinks about getting it inside, decides against it. Swings the ball back around to Taylor. Taylor gets it inside to Ely, and they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, and I think that foul will be on Gonzalez. He reached in from behind. Kind of an unnecessary foul right there. You really aren't going to have a chance to steal the ball in that position. So, you just kind of crowd the ball handler with your hands up, make it difficult for him, but no need to reach in right there.
A surprising miss by Ely on the corner jumper. Rebounded by Moore. Moore taking it the other way. He swings it down to Redding. Redding goes inside, baseline, and misses. Gets the rebound, but misses the second attempt as well. We're going to get the ball to the top to number 14, Taylor. Once again, he swings it to Harris. Harris thinks about getting inside to Ely. Ely hops out. Gets it back inside to Tillman. Tillman corner jumper. Doesn't get the roll, but Mikey gets the rebound, but he doesn't get the roll either.
And a strong rebound by Sammy Mike. Just wasn't able to convert on the putback.
Oh, and a nice block. Defensive stand by Ely as he comes in with the block. Rebounded by Taylor, and we're going the other way. Connor State almost gets that stolen. Now it does get stolen by Gonzalez, and Moore goes up with the layup.
And again, another turnover by Connor State. I stated it earlier. If they wanted to continue to build that lead, they were going to have to stop turning the ball over, and they've continued to turn the ball over, and that's how this has turned into a 3-point lead for NEO.
Good job by Tillman. Nice move inside. Doesn't get the basket, but does get the foul.
Yeah, great use of the hop step. You really don't see that too much anymore. It's usually just a Euro step, but great use of the hop step as we took a look at that very athletic block by Ely.
Yeah, and he did a good job making up a lot of ground and coming around and knocking that ball out the air. Tillman makes that first free throw.
He's got long arms. I'd be interested to see what his wingspan is if he stands at 6'5". Sophomore from Damascus, Arkansas.
Tillman with his second free throw attempt. That second one is going to be good, so that's 2 for Jordan Tillman. It brings the Connor State margin of deficit to 2. Moore goes up for that attempt, gets it off the glass, but they're going to call a blocking foul on number 4, Mason Alexander, as Konstantinovsky comes up strong with the post move, and he's going to be able to go to the free throw line and attempt the 2 free throws.
So they actually called the foul on the floor, but Connors is in the bonus. So, I'm sorry, NEO is in the bonus. So this is a 1-and-1 as he sinks the first one. And he sinks both, and that puts the lead right back to 3 for NEO.
Swing the ball to Tillman. Almost enters the trap zone. Gets around to Ely. Ely along that baseline, just sitting there. He hits Harris. Harris gets the nice pass to Alexander. Alexander bumbles the pass, though, but does get it up, and Kantonoski gets called with the foul.
So I noticed an adjustment defensively by NEO. If you noticed earlier, Sammy Mike was getting a lot of his points, right? NEO is in a 2-3 zone. Sammy Mike would come to that middle area about free throw line, and that's where they would find him, and he'd turn around and hit that mid-range jumper, right? All right, so now you've got the man hitting the free throw area. They have that opposite top guard coming down the sink and cover that, so that pass isn't made as easily. And even if they do make the pass, he can't just turn around and get a shot. So that's what I noticed on that last possession. That's a good adjustment right there by Coach Jackson.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they continue with that defense throughout the remaining of this first period and what they do with the rest of the game. And it seems like the adjustment's been working thus far. Kantonoski gets it down low. He kicks it back out to Redding, and Redding misses the three-point basket. Trying to swing it around. Taylor's calling for it in the corner, but to his displeasure, he doesn't get it. Harrison does get it at the top of the key. He passes it to Tillman. Tillman for three. No. Rebound by number 2, Franklin. And Moore's going to take it the other way. Behind the back pass. Gets it to Redding in the corner. Thinks about it. Behind the back dribble. Kantonoski has it in the corner. Shoots. No good. Rebounded by Tillman. Almost another turnover for Connor State as he bounces it off his foot. But Harris is going to go the other way. Tries the floater. It's no. And Kantonoski gets the rebound. He passes up to Redding, and we're going the other way with it. Redding puts his head down. Goes up. And they're going to call an offensive foul. And we're going to go the other way.
Great job by Alexander stepping in there. Had good position on it. You'll watch this replay here. Steps up. Takes that contact, and we're going the other way.
That's a good play by Mason Alexander.
6'8" forward out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. McLean product. There we are again. You see that opposite guard in that zone stepping in and taking away that middle.
Tillman goes up strong and gets the roll.
Good finish over the 6'10" Ukrainian. That put Connors back in front by 1 with 40 seconds to go.
Graves gets the ball to Moore. Moore gets the ball to Moore once again. Excuse me. Kamara. And then Kantonoski gets called for the travel.
Connors has a chance here to extend the lead going into the break.
Yeah, and the shot clock and the play clock almost identical here. So they can hold for an attempt at the last shot because it's going to be hard for NEO to try to get a half-court, full-court heave here. And Tillman takes the shot. And it's a miss, and you can see the coaching staff are a little unhappy, but it seems like they're unhappy with Gavin Harris on the sideline.
Right, that's an off-ball. It's an off-ball foul that puts NEO at the line. So now you go from being able to build on the small lead that you have to potentially giving away free points without the clock moving.
That's unfortunate. That's not how you want to end a quarter play to go as the shot is missed. Free throw missed by Franklin. Then Ely with the half-court heave also misses as well. So we're going to go into halftime with Connors State leading the way by 1 point against the Northeastern Oklahoma A&M College. It's been a pretty good first half of action. What do you think, Johnny?
Man, I think this is an exciting game. I'm really excited for the next half just to see how, this game is close. I want to see if it stays close or if one team gets on a run and is able to break that lead open. But I think if NEO continues to press the issue, we're set in for a good second half.
Yeah, we certainly are. And we'll bring you that second half when we come back from these commercial breaks, brought to you by Bravado Wireless.
We don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plans. For $40 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide coverage. No data caps and no restrictions. No matter if it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40 per month per line. All of that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local service provider. Come get to know us. Go bold, go Bravado.
From nationwide coverage to live high school sports to the great outdoors and so much more, we've got something for you. We're a local wireless carrier right here in Oklahoma. We work for your town, in your town. But great cell phone signal in rural areas is just scratching the surface. We also broadcast live events from all over eastern Oklahoma. High school football, basketball, baseball, dirt track races, livestock shows, and community events. Everything to keep you connected in your community. We're also producing original shows like Connect Outdoors and Cooking Wild that shines a light on real Oklahoman experiences. You can find us at bravadowireless.com, or you can search for us on Facebook or YouTube. You can even find us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. You can download their app straight to your phone, Apple TV, Smart TV, or Roku. We don't just create for Oklahoma, we are Oklahoma. We're Bravado Wireless, Oklahoma's service provider.
Stick around because we're cooking wild.
Hi, we're Bravado Wireless. You may have seen us at your local events and wondered just exactly what we do. We provide the highest quality cell phone service, specializing in outstanding coverage, both locally and nationwide. We're headquartered right here in Oklahoma, with multiple store locations in eastern Oklahoma. We provide the most affordable, unlimited talk, text, and data plans available. Make sure you stop in now and enjoy our other amazing summer deals before they end. Visit Bravado Wireless store locations for all other details, or Go to bravadowireless.com for more information. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Whether your roads are dirt, paved, or if you're blazing new trails, the roads we travel lead to all of our most cherished places and people. Bravado Wireless strives to keep you connected wherever the roads may take you. We are the leader in wireless mobility and connection in Oklahoma and across the nation. We carry some of the market's top cell phone brands, fast, reliable home internet, and even greater customer service. Locally owned and operated right here in eastern Oklahoma. So whatever roads you travel, Bravado Wireless has them covered. From beginning to end. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
From nationwide coverage to live high school sports to the great outdoors and so much more, we've got something for you. We're a local wireless carrier right here in Oklahoma. We work for your town, in your town. But great cell phone signal in rural areas is just scratching the surface. We also broadcast live events from all over eastern Oklahoma. High school football, basketball, baseball, dirt track races, livestock shows, and community events. Everything to keep you connected in your community. We're also producing original shows like Connect Outdoors and Cooking Wild that shines a light on real Oklahoman experiences. You can find us at bravadowireless.com, or you can search for us on Facebook or YouTube. You can even find us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. You can download their app straight to your phone, Apple TV, Smart TV, or Roku. We don't just create for Oklahoma, we are Oklahoma. We're Bravado Wireless, Oklahoma's service provider.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
When you reach for that deal-sealing handshake, you don't want to pass germs. Ew. So keep everyone safe by washing your hands for 20 seconds and still seal the deal.
Yeah!
Fist bumps now accepted as deal sealers at your local Bravado Wireless store.
Planning a weekend away in your camper? Take your Bravado Wireless home internet with you. Right now, our most popular internet plan has been chopped. While other internet providers are stuck at home with all of those wires and your obnoxious neighbor, Hank, you are free to take your wireless router to your home away from home. Visit us at bravadowireless.com to find a store near you. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
You are called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the 2021 NCJAA Region 2 Division 1 Basketball Championship Tournament here in Enid, Oklahoma at the Stride Bank Center. Oh, and we're going to start this first second half off with authority as number 2, James Franklin Jr. shows you what time it is with the alley-oop and the dunk.
And that was a strong finish. That wasn't your everyday finish on the lob. He threw that down with authority.
Man, I hope we got the replay on that one because we're going to be showing that one all weekend long. Excellent alley-oop from Graves, and number 2, James Franklin, just throws it down.
As Kane misses his first free throw attempt, I'll put NEO up 1.
We're going to miss them both as Kantonoski gets the rebound. We're going to go the other way with it. Redding taking the ball to the top of the key. Brings it around to Graves. Graves gets it to Redding. Redding looking for Kantonoski. He kicks it back out to number 2, Franklin, and Franklin misses, but Moore's there with the tough rebound and the putback.
That's a great job of him to get in position to snag that offensive rebound. And great vision by Konstantinovsky to be able to, he does a good job of finding his teammates from the post and the mid-range. Benefits of being 6'10", able to see over the defense as Sammy Mike
puts up the contested post move and gets it over Kantonoski, gets the 2 points. Graves goes and hits it back up to Moore. Moore gets it down low to Kantonoski. Kantonoski trying to deliver some post moves and doesn't for no avail, but Redding tries to create separation with the elbow and then misses the mid-range jumper. Going to go back the other way with it. Tillman, mid-range jumper of his own on the baseline and knocks that down.
Yeah, great use of the jump stop there. Was able to lean a little bit and knock down that mid-range jumper.
And one of the things that I was thinking about as Moore goes in for the contested layup and misses, but the ball's going to stay over here with NEO. One of the things I was thinking about with this tournament being in a situation where they're playing after, some of the Division I schools have all finished up, is now coaches having more time to recruit these players, and you getting another look and a better look at these players because of some of the free time that they have. I'm pretty sure you're going to see a lot of coaches in attendance here today and throughout this weekend looking at some of these players to play at the next level.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and I'm glad you brought that up because usually this will happen prior to your conference tournament or the full NCAA tournament, whether it's Division I or Division II. So coaches may be able to stop in, but they aren't able to hang around as long.
Yeah.
Now with this being after everything, they've got all the time in the world.
They certainly have, as that ball stolen by Ely. Ely gets it up the floor, and that transition layup is missed, but another foul down low. This time it looks like they're going to call it on Graves. No, excuse me.
It's on Konstantinovsky.
Yes, it is. See Tillman goes up there for the layup, and I didn't see much there, but I guess he bumped him just enough off his spot for the referees to blow the whistle.
Right, as Tillman knocks down the first.
This is the second, rebounded by Kantonoski, and he'll go up the floor with it. Franklin kicks it back out to Redding. Redding to Moore. Moore to Graves. Graves pulls up the 3 and nothing but the bottom of the net. Graves buries it.
Tough shot. Tough shot. This is a good back and forth. The lead has changed plenty of times, and I feel like this is going to be the same energy as the offensive foul is called on Kane.
And he did deliver a blow there. Did not know it was enough for an offensive foul. But he gets the whistle. We're going to go the other way as Graves brings it up. Kantonoski comes up with the screen. He rolls, And Graves it looked like he was trying to execute the alley-oop for Graves to kind of finish, for Kantonoski to kind of finish there, but they draw the foul anyways. Take a look at it. You see him rolling. It looked like, couldn't tell if he was trying to make the basket or drop off the assist, but they call a foul, and Graves is going to go to the free throw line.
Yep, he will get these 2 free throws off. So he knocks down the first one.
Did you think it was a shot or a pass?
I thought it was a shot. I think the defender rotated over to cut off him being able to complete an alley-oop. So he just went ahead and went for that shot, and there was contact on it. That was a clear foul. He knocks down both free throws.
And that will extend the lead to 3. It's Connor State. Tillman brings the ball up the court and passes it to Harris. Harris gets it to Alexander. Alexander trying to go down low, but he kicks it back out to Tillman. Tillman to Ely. Ely thinks about it, but to Tillman. Tillman pulls the trigger, and it's short. Rebounded by Redding. Moore going the other way with it. Dribble, pull up, rims out, in and out. Sometimes I think they should count that with the basket anyways. But
if it doesn't clear the net, going the other way.
Ely has the ball at the top of the key for Connor State. Gets the ball down low to Alexander. Alexander tries to hook Redding, but he doesn't. Gets the ball to number 32, Kane, and Kane with the athletic layup. Graves going down low. Kicks it back out to Redding.
Great
Redding
pass.
for 3, and it's off the back iron.
That was a great pass by Graves. To get that good look.
They continue to forget about the baseline on this defense, and Kane continues to try to capitalize on it. This time he misses the layup as Franklin goes in for a layup of his own, but he misses that. We're going on the way. Harris gets the ball to Ely. Ely goes down to the lane and gets the foul called
on Franklin.
And you can kind of see Franklin a little upset that he didn't get the call on the other end and kind of, takes it out, but gotta keep yourself under control.
There's no question that one was a foul there.
Ely gets the roll on the first. A little shimmy.
And offensive rebound on the free throw and a putback by Jaquavius Kane.
And that will make any coach upset on the other side of that one and makes the bench pretty happy about that attempt by Kane.
So Tillman is getting excited to play defense as Konstantinovsky finishes with the nice hook in the paint.
Nice move by Konstantinovsky.
See, the intensity is starting to pick up just a little bit. As some of these guys understand this could be their last time suiting up for their respective teams.
If they don't get a W here right now, it certainly could be. 14 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game.
Good strip by Harris.
Graves picks it back up. Gets the ball inside to Konstantinovsky, and he jams it home. I think that pass was intended for more, but Konstantinovsky was in the way. You can see him pulling on his jersey. It looks like he needs a little bit of a breather.
And that might have been a fatigue foul, as you said.
Yeah, it looks like
He might be.
Yeah, I've seen him kind of
banged up a little bit.
At the free throw line, number 32, Jaquavius Kane.
They're going to hold the ball for a second to check on Nikita Konstantinovsky.
He was holding his nose there.
Now we look at the replay of him with that nice dunk on the other end. not really sure what happened, but we're hoping that we see him back on the court shortly. He checks with the team staff as Kane knocks down his first free throw.
Kane on at the line with the second, knocks it down.
We got a top ball game with right around 14 minutes left. It was a good back and forth game. And I think they all understand that it's win or go home here.
Yeah, Graves has it being challenged by Ely at the top of the key. Gets the ball out to Moore. A couple of dribbles between his legs. Graves comes around, kicks it back out to number 32 for NEO. That's going to be Williams. Williams misses the jumper. We're going the other way with Connor State. Ely bringing the pace down of the game. Swings the ball inside to Kane. Kane goes in, and they're going to call a jump ball, and that's good defense there by Williams.
Connor State able to find that middle of that zone. We haven't really seen them be able to find that often since about midway through the first half.
Right. Gavin Harris gets the ball. Corner. Being guarded by Franklin. Kane tries to get the ball inside, but that's going to be a turnover. Franklin coming the other way with it. And they're going to call an offensive foul.
Charge. Great hustle by Kane to get down to the other end. See if we got a replay of that one. Yep.
See, Kane was there.
He was there. He was there. In that situation, you almost want to pull up for a quick little floater to avoid picking up that charge.
Still a tied ball game. Tillman for three. That's going to be no, but a good job by Kane as he goes up and saves it. Gets the ball inside to Alexander. Alexander gets it back to Kane, and Kane gets it off the glass.
Great dump off by Alexander and a great finish by Kane. These guys are picking up the intensity. We got a timeout by NEO.
And with that timeout, we're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout ourselves before we come back and bring you the rest of this game. With 12 minutes and 39 seconds left in the game. Almost tied, but Connor State up by 2. Going to go another timeout. A couple quick words from Bravado Wireless.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the second half of the NCJAA Region 2 tournament, basketball tournament, Region 2 championship basketball tournament as Connor State takes on NEO.
And right there we just saw Omichi Williams for NEO pick up the illegal screen. And that'll get the ball back to Connors. And Connors is up 2 in this back and forth game.
Certainly are as Ely gets the ball in the corner, swings it back out to Tillman. Tillman gets inside, up and over. There's a foul.
We're going to call it on the floor on Khalil Kamara.
It's going to be Kamara's first foul, but it is going to take Connor State to the free throw line. Take a look at the replay.
Yep, got 2 hands on him. In the NBA, this would be an and-1 situation, but at college level, it's a 1-and-1 situation. No continuation. stopping the ball as the ref will check with the table.
Looks like there's a little bit of confusion here at the scorer's table.
And the teams will go to their respective benches.
Looks like they're trying to figure out who's in the game or if the fouls are correct.
Yeah, I want to say it's the foul count. Just my best guess. And they brought over their tablet device that they keep stats on. NEO did, and you know, it's comparing that with what they have at the table.
And I'm telling you right now, those stats can be challenging. There's something going on every possession, every play, every second of the game. Rebounds and offensive rebounds, assists, steals. You got to keep track of it all, especially with the turnovers that's been displayed throughout this contest. It can be challenging to keep up with, and fouls are the big ones.
Indeed, knowing who's in foul trouble and who's not. How many fouls you need to pick up until the bonus in case of a late game situation.
Graves and Ely going at it hard.
Ely doing a good job navigating through those screens. They're going to call a travel on Camara. He did a shuffle on his pivot. Let's see right there. Yep. Shuffled those feet. Didn't get off a clean pivot.
Refs are going to call that one every time. Ely gets the ball into the corner. Harrison, excuse me. Gavin Harris is going to get it out to Tillman. Tillman to Ely. Ely gets inside to Alexander. Nice. But he's going to draw a foul. They're going to call that one on number 3, Shrugs.
Personal foul number 3, Shane Shrugs. It's his second. At the free throw line for Connors is number 4, Mason Alexander.
Mason Alexander at the line, the Tulsa McLean product.
Misses the first one.
Short on the first one.
Knocks down the second, though. Brings it to a 5-point ball game.
Ely picking up Graves full court.
Graves thinks back on the side, tries to dish the ball to Camara, but stolen by Alexander. We're going the other way. Tillman, nice move. Gets the ball with the no-look pass, but can't handle it as Ely, but Tillman gets the ball again, misses the layup, but does get the foul.
Ely wasn't ready for that one.
And they have a couple of quick chuckles about that because it was an excellent pass.
Oh, great pass. Great pass.
By Ely.
It hit him right in the chest, and he just wasn't expecting it. I mean, you can't always be ready when your teammate isn't looking for you, but, I mean, I'm not even sure if I would have been ready for that pass.
But you know what they say. You got to stay ready.
Stay ready. So you don't have to get ready.
You know? Ely got to stay ready. Tillman misses the second.
Konstantinovsky is back in the game.
Seems to be all right. They're going to need him these last 11 minutes of the game. They go to him right away. Kamara, nice give and go.
Again, he is a great passer from inside and in the mid-range. The Ukraine product is just able to deliver. And great job of staying vertical on defense, making it hard on the defenders as Kane finishes in the middle.
Yeah, that was a nice move by Kane, able to come up with the offensive rebound to finish. And look at Graves going in up, draws the foul. Smart basketball play by Graves. Check out this replay right here. Kane getting the offensive rebound, spins, goes up tough. Good no call by the refs. Everybody had their hands up, went up vertical, and Kane was just able to fight through that adversity and get the basket.
Gotta stay vertical inside to avoid picking up those fouls. Again, I like this game. I like this game. And being physical, refs are letting them, play through it a little bit. They understand that there's a lot on the line. This isn't the regular season. This is win or go home. So, and obviously the way these guys are playing, nobody wants to be that team to go home.
As they change up the defense, a little full court press here as Tillman goes up strong. Good job by Kantanoski going up stronger. And we're going to go the other way as Kamara goes up with their Euro, and good defense there by Gavin Harris. And the ball's going to stay right here with NEO.
As we take a timeout from Connor State.
And with that timeout, we're going to take a quick timeout ourselves and go ahead and bring you the rest of this game as Connor State leads the way 53-50 here on Bravado Wireless.
Planning a weekend away in your camper? Take your Bravado Wireless home internet with you. Right now, our most popular internet plan has been chopped. While other internet providers are stuck at home with all of those wires and your obnoxious neighbor, Hank, you are free to take your wireless router to your home away from home. Visit us at bravadowireless.com to find a store near you. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back to the NCJAA Region 2 Basketball Championship Tournament as you're watching the NEO College take on the Connor State Cowboys. Graves gets the ball at the top of the key for NEO. He gets it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, contested three, decides to take it, and he misses with less than 10 minutes in this game. These possessions are going to start to be costly. That attempt is missed.
Oh, great block.
Blocked from behind, but he's going to be called for the foul.
You know where the foul came? He had his left arm wrapped around the body. I was able to see that from up here, and obviously the ref is going to be able to see that from his angle.
And that's going to be his fourth on the game.
See right there, he had his arm wrapped around his waist.
That's going to be his fourth on the game. And with 9 minutes a little more than 9 minutes left, they're going to need him the rest of the way, so they're going to have to sit him down.
He's a big piece on this team. He's really a force in the middle, offensively and defensively. Not only being able to score, but being able to rebound and distribute the ball from the post.
Kamara's going to go the other way with it. Guarded by Kane. Going to get the ball to Redding. Redding swings it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets it to Graves. Graves goes to the elbow. Mid-range jumper. Doesn't get it. Rebounded by Kamara. Almost gets the putback, but had to go back down with the ball, and it gets blocked by Kane, but they're going to call a foul.
Sammy Mike, his fourth personal foul. Line number 5, Khalil Kamara, shooting 2.
Kamara makes the first. And he misses the second. Hangs it short. Ely has the ball. Gets it to Tillman. Tillman looking at that trap. They need to get it across half court, but that's going to be a turnover as he attempted to pass it to Kane, but Kane, I don't know if he didn't see it in time or what.
Well, it was a pass that got away from him. Ely just overthrew him. And again, another unforced error by the Cowboys. They've done a much better job here in the second half than they did in the first. Again, they have to avoid the unforced turnovers. Ooh.
And they call a carry. When's the last time you saw that called in a basketball game? Wow.
Man.
The rare carry, ladies and gentlemen.
A little bit too shifty there for the referee's liking.
Kane has the ball in the corner. He dishes it to Harris. Harris gets it again at the top of the key. Pass to Tillman. Tillman dribbles between the leg, gets it around to Harris. Harris looking inside. Ely goes to a spot, pulls up, and doesn't get it. Rebounded by Williams, and Williams gets it to Graves. Graves to Redding, and that pass almost stolen by Ely, but they're going to say it's going to stay here with NEO.
Yeah, great job by Ely to get his hands in there and slow down that momentum.
Looks like Graves is going to get a quick breather before they reach that 5-minute mark where he's going to have to play the rest of the way. Gonzalez comes in for, gets the ball to Franklin. Franklin to Williams. Williams back out to Franklin. Gonzalez trying to go inside, almost poked away by Ely. Franklin with a three, and that's no good. Rebounded by Tillman, and he's going to try to race up the sideline. Being guarded by Redding. Redding switches to Ely. Ely, nice pump fake, kicks it back up to Harris. Harris for three. Good.
I think that's his first three-pointer since the first half.
Yeah, I think you're right. I was thinking the same exact thing. Might have been his third.
Ooh,
nice spin move by Kamara, but Kane gets a little bit of a hand on it, and because of that, he can't finish.
Great spin move, $1 million move, 10-cent finish.
Hey, you said it better than I could have.
And with NEO down 6, they need every layup they can get.
Nice pass down low to Kane, but he's trapped down there, kicks it back out to Harris. Harris misses this three-point attempt, but foul. There's going to be a loose ball foul on number 20.
Sammy Mike.
Sammy Mike. You haven't heard a lot from him in the second half. Looks like Ray's going to come back into the game as Redding and Gonzalez take a seat. Moore also enters the game once again.
Sammy Mike will sit down for Mason Alexander.
Just something I'm randomly noticing as I look at the NEO roster. There's a lot of juniors on this team. Got Franklin Jr., got Moore Jr., Anderson Jr., and Davis Jr. As that shot is missed. Ely brings the ball up the court. Gets it to Tillman. Tillman gets it inside to Alexander. Almost a tie-up with Kamara, but doesn't get it.
And one. Tough finish.
Looks like Kane is going to be the recipient of that foul and the basket. Take a look at the replay. Just on that baseline, goes up strong and just goes through Williams.
And you know what I love about that is how excited his teammates are.
Yeah.
That's really good to see. His teammates are just as, if not even more excited as he is to see the ball go through the net.
And he completes that three-point play with that made free throw. And the lead is up to 9. As Connor has 60, but brings it back to 7 with that dunk from Ken Stanowski.
That's what I said. He's a big part of this team's success in the first and second half, so he's going to have to stay out of foul trouble. He only has one more foul to give.
Yeah, they got to keep him safe from that baseline move from Kane because they're sitting on that baseline, and once they get it there, they're attacking and going to the rim. Especially with Ken Stanowski in the game, they're definitely going to attack. And that's going to be a shot clock violation.
Yep, shot clock violation. Good job by Konstantinovsky to stay vertical and get that block.
There's going to be a timeout on the floor, and so we're going to take one up here in the booth as well. With the Connor State leading the way right now, 60-53, and 5 minutes and 33 seconds left in the game. We're going to bring you a couple quick words from Bravado Wireless and bring you right back for the rest of this game.
When you come home after a long day, Bravado Wireless Home Internet has you covered in your neighborhood or on your farm. For a limited time, our unlimited home internet has been discounted to only $49 per month with the purchase of a $99 router. And get this, the first 3 months of service is on us. So what are you waiting for? Make the switch today and visit us at bravadowireless.com for more info and to find a store near you. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Welcome back as we bring you the rest of this second half action from Stride Bank Center here in Enid, Oklahoma, as Connor State takes on NEO, as Moore goes in with a tough contested layup and gets that one taken away as Ely brings this ball up the court. Every possession counts now.
Yes, it does, and you know, I stated earlier, going into our halftime break, it's as another and one by Kane.
And that was just a nice pass by Alexander and a good, strong finish by Kane.
You know, I stated earlier going into halftime that I was interested to see if this game would stay closer, if a team would break away. And Connors is breaking away a little bit. They got a 9-point lead, but NEO isn't that far behind. They haven't lost momentum. They still have a chance to make that game close with 5 minutes left.
And a lot of that is on the back offensively of Kane. He's done a good job of getting a lot of tough baskets down low, especially with this zone defense. Redding bring the ball down low, gets the ball to Moore, and Moore almost with a three-point play, but doesn't get the basket and doesn't get the roll, but does get the foul, so he will go to the line.
And you can see he wanted that as he was able to get found by Redding cutting to the basket. A perfect feed, just wasn't able to get that one to go. And like I said, they need every layup and every free throw.
Yes, they certainly do.
To get back into this game.
Especially with a 10-point ball game, you know?
Free throws win ball games.
And he misses both of those. Now I see why he wanted that and one situation so badly.
What could have been a three-point play is now nothing. And Connor still holds on to a 10-point lead.
And they get the travel on like Alexander. Good job by Konstantinovsky down low.
Yep, staying vertical and still being physical while not drawing that fifth foul.
And you can see the sense of urgency by Graves now. Looks like they're going to need some points in a hurry. He should have went up.
Great save by Redding.
Gets the ball to Kamara. Kamara for three. Knocks it down.
Hits it. Great job.
Ely brings the ball up the court. Kane thinks about it. Pulls it out to Ely. Ely gets it to Harris. Harris. Great defense being played on the side by Kamara. Harris gets it again in the corner, gets around, gets it to Kane. Kane goes up strong, and doesn't get the layup. Graves rushing up the court. Moore, corner, gets inside the lane, goes up, and gets it blocked, but who's there? Can stand Konoski with the finish.
He was late getting down court, but he was right on time for the putback. And that cuts the lead to just 3 by Connors.
They got into that one fast. Just a 3-point basket and a couple of nice offensive possessions. And a good job, good defense by Kanstan Tonoski as he just goes straight up and gets the block. This time tries to execute the Euro.
Oh!
And they're going to call the offensive foul. And that's going to be 5 on Kanstan Tonoski. Check it out.
Offensive foul number 12, Nikita Konstantinovsky.
Ooh, Dion, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. You know, I was kind of skeptical on if he traveled or not.
Yeah, because the Euro looked long.
He's 6'10".
But he's 6'10". He's 6'10". The Euro did look long. But it did seem like Alexander was there.
You remember early when we talked about...
Check out the replay.
Into the ballgame for NEO, number 23, Tyler Collins.
And that's just a huge call because it erases the bucket by NEO. That would have turned this into a 1-point game, and now we're still a 3-point game with Connors having the lead by 3.
Well, looks like on the scoreboard they have it as a 5-point game. So there was a mix-up somewhere on the scoreboard because I do remember there was a 3 and then there was that Kanstanoski putback when it was a 10-point lead. So I was a little confused by the math as well on how it was 60 to 63 on the scoreboard, but now it is correct. It is 63 to 58 with 2 minutes and 53 seconds left in the game. But that foul was very, very big for the presence down low defensively and with the opportunities, the second chance opportunities offensively on the other end.
Like I said, Konstantinovsky is such a huge part on both ends, as you said. Just not only his scoring, but him being able to distribute the ball, rebound. I mean, he's the all-around center that you want. You know, he doesn't really stretch the floor, but he's so effective that I'm interested to see how NEO handles the last 2 minutes and 53 seconds without him on the floor.
And coming into the game, replacing him is Tyran Collins as another turnover for Connor State. As NEO goes the other way, Kamara gets that ball poked away, and we're going the other way with it.
Again, Connor State with the turnovers. They got to be careful. They have to be careful. You don't want to give this game away by turning the ball over, especially not any unforced errors.
Kane gets the ball up to Ely. Ely gets to Kane at the bottom. Nice defense by Collins. Ball almost rebounded, but rebounded by NEO, and Kamara is going to call another timeout. Good job to save a possession there, although they have the possession arrow. But with that timeout, we're going to take a quick timeout ourselves and then bring you right back to the rest of this 2 minutes and 17 seconds left as Connor State leads the way 63 to 58 here on BravadoWireless.com. Welcome back to the NCJAA Region 2 Basketball Tournament. Right here as Connor State leads the way, 63-58. NEO has possession of the ball as Reading takes it up the court.
Quick shout out to the NEO women's team. Saw their tweet. They're watching and supporting their men's team here in the first round of the Region 2 tournament.
And hopefully they can bring it back with the win as Reading knocks down that big-time three right there to bring it to a 2-point ball game with 1 minute and 55 seconds left.
And that's a big-time shot by Reading. They're right back in. They've never been out of the game.
Not really. Even with the 10-point lead from Connor State, they always seemed like they were within striking distance. And Reading did a good job of striking right there.
Great job, great job. Like you said, 2-point game, 1 minute 55 to go. Curious to see how this is going to end up. This is a hard-fought game. Both teams are being physical. Both teams going after it. Nobody wants to go home, and that's the thing I love about this. They are fighting for their season.
Let me ask you a question though. Has there been an unusual amount of offensive fouls in this game, in your opinion?
I think there's an unusual amount of offensive fouls in basketball, period. I've never seen charges called at this high rate. Maybe, it's a lot. It's a lot. But, I think the way that the rules are now is you don't necessarily have to be set to draw an offensive foul. You just have to be in legal guarding position. So you can still be moving and still pick up that charge. All up to the discretion of the referee.
They're the ones that blow the whistle. Kane, he gets the inbounds, and he gets it to Tillman. Tillman gets it back to Kane. As you can see, a full court press is in command right now as NEO goes to the attack as they're down by 2. Tillman gets the ball inside to Alexander. Alexander gets it over to Harris. Harris finds a way to get it to Kane on the other side of the court. Tillman gets inside to Alexander. Alexander going up strong. Good defense by number 23, Collins. Collins having a nice 2 possessions worth of defense and gets it to Reading. Reading with the floater and doesn't go. Rebounded by Harris.
And Reading had a good look. He just couldn't finish it. Was able to slice his way into the paint.
And this game is about to go under a minute as Tillman raises up, tries the floater himself, and doesn't get it. As he passes that ball to Reading, I thought that one was going to be stolen by Harris. He hesitated as Reading gets inside the lane and gets tripped by Tillman, and they're going to call a foul.
Yep, and NEO is in the double bonus, so they'll get 2 free throws here.
This could tie the game with less than a minute.
Free throws and layups. Free throws win ball games. So 2 big free throws coming up here for Reading.
He makes the first with the excellent shoes on his feet as well. We love the shoe game here at Bravado Wireless.
We love a good shoe game.
Oh, and he misses the second. 1-point lead for Connor State as they see the full court pressure as Easley brings the ball up the court, gets it inside to Tillman, and he kicks it back out to Easley. They're gonna need a basket here. This is not the time to just try to waste time. They're gonna need a basket. Get inside to Ely. Ely defended tough by Collins, and another great possession by Collins as Camara brings the ball up, gets it to Grave. Grave gets it to Reading. Reading for 3, and he knocks it down.
Big time shot by Reading. NEO up 2, 15 seconds to go. And we got a timeout by Connors. Great shot by Reading. 2 clutch shots, a big time free throw, and we've got a 2-point lead with 12 seconds left in the second half.
And you cannot forget about the defensive stance on the other end by Collins. Number 23, Tyron Collins comes into the game haven't seen them all game long, but with Konstantinovsky out of it, they have to bring in Collins, and he's had 3, count them, 1, 2, 3, great defensive possessions on consecutive series, and gets the other way, and Reading rewards him with the 3-point basket.
Man, and I think all of this is just game 1.
All of this, and we're only starting off 4 days, 4 games a day for the first 3 days, and only number 1 right here, baby.
So, if you're Connor State, if you are Bill Muse, what are you telling you guys? You going for 2 to tie? You go to overtime? Or you trying to win the game?
And, I mean, with everything going on, and with Konstantinovsky out of the game, I think you have so many more options, because if you can go for the tie, because you kind of have the leverage in overtime, in my opinion. But the way these guys have been playing and how they have the momentum, maybe you might want to just go for the win here. But they haven't had any 3-point shooters all game long, except for Harris, who has the ball now, takes the 3, misses, rebounded by Graves, and he gets fouled immediately by Ely. What do you think about the shot? As you take a replay right here at the foul, and Graves goes to the line to see if he can put this one out of reach for Connor State.
I don't dislike the shot. I don't dislike it at all, because he's been the one to make the threes.
Yeah.
You called it. He's been one to make those 3-point shots, so you live and die with your shooter.
Graves knocks down the first, makes it a 3-point ball game.
He can put the dagger in him right here.
And he misses it. He got the offensive rebound, puts it back up, and it's no good. But that's going to do it. And that's the first game of the NCJAA Boys Region 2 Basketball Tournament. And NEO takes home the victory, and they move on, and Connor State goes home.
Well, NEO lives to fight another day. Man, what a great showing by Reading down the stretch. And you know what I think it was, Dion? It was the shoes.
It was the shoes.
Gotta be the shoes.
It's gotta be the shoes, Coach. It's gotta be the shoes. Take a look at some of these replays as Moore goes down the lane and gets the tough layup. And the and one play right there. You can see that excellent defensive play by Elias. He knocks that one out of the stadium with that block. Sammy Mike, who was pretty impressive in the first half, didn't see a lot of him in the second, and he got into a little bit of foul trouble. Graves, big-time 3 from the outside, had a good game. Kane came along tough right there in the second half and put a lot of the offensive power on his back and pulled away. And Konstantinovsky, he was big in this game. They're going to need him throughout this tournament long. He's got to have to stay out of foul trouble, but he did a good job throughout this tournament.
Yeah, this was an entertaining game from start to finish. This was one that really set the tone for the rest of the tournament. And I'm glad we were able to get the type of finish that we did. It was competitive. Both of these teams fought very hard. They gave us a great game, and I'm interested to see more. I like how this NEO team played. I like how the Connor State team played. I think, turnovers hurt them early, and it hurt them late. But at the end of the day, only one team can move on.
It's certainly true. It's certainly true indeed. Well, with that being said, Connor State is going to go home and finish their season off with a 14-8 record after that loss right there. NEO moves on with a 14-8 record themselves, and they're going to be playing on Friday, April 9th, here in Eden at 1 o'clock. And right now, it looks like we're going to be taking a look at the second game, which is going to be that NOC Tonkawa team, who is 20-1 right now, facing off against Arkansas Baptist, who is 5-10, but found a way to make their way into this game with a play-in game versus the Redland team, who they beat on Monday. And looks like we're going to be able to see those teams face off here coming up next.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited to see this NOC Tonkawa team. A lot of athletes. So that should be a good game coming up. And like I said, I'm excited to see NEO in the next round. Regardless of who they play, I feel like it's going to be a good game.
So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and then come back and bring you the start of NOC Tonkawa versus the Arkansas Baptist team here at Stride Bank Center. But before that, once again, a couple quick words from our sponsors here at Bravado Wireless.
Other wireless companies need 4-page brochures to explain plans that are too complicated and cost way too much. We are not like the others. We are Bravado Wireless. We offer one line of unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE data for only $40 per month, with no minimum number of lines and no hidden fees. This is your year to be bold, connect fast at the best price. We live where you live, and we are proud to be a part of your community here in Eastern Oklahoma. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.